So why do we call it Passover? Because we pass over the food.
Shavinism.
Hi guys, it's Herschel Manischewitz here. I have a little bit of a cold, as you may be able to hear, but I wanted to use the opportunity of Passover to tell you folks who may not know a lot about Passover. A Passover is about this guy that you may have heard of, Moses. And Moses was chosen by God to free the Israelites from Egypt. And when I say chosen, I mean there's a whole burning bush story, which sounds a little bit like a sexual metaphor, but it's not really. It's Anyway, as God would choose, he said to Moses, "Yo, well, free the Israelites from Egypt." And like most people, Moses said no. And then he did it, because that's how it works in the Bible, because God said so. So Moses, equipped with God, went to see Pharaoh, who was the ruler of Egypt. And he said to Pharaoh, "Let my people go." And Pharaoh said, "No." So then Moses, equipped with God, gave Egypt the 10 plagues. Now, I don't remember all of them, but there's definitely blood, there's definitely frogs, there's definitely lice, there's definitely something that kills the plants, there's something that's bad for your skin. Now, after every one of these plagues, there's a scene where Moses goes to Pharaoh and he says, "Let my people go." And Pharaoh says, "No." So after the 10th plague, which was killing the elderly son, and if I remember correctly, Pharaoh's son died too, Moses said, "Let my people go." But not exactly like that, because Moses stutters, and that's a whole different story, so he probably says something like, "Let my people go." Anyway, Pharaoh said, "Okay," which I'm sure was kind of a bumming experience, because now he had no one to build him the pyramid. Jews are very good in geometrics. But then Pharaoh had a change of heart, and he decided to chase the Israelites. And so he did, with all his army. And then there's a whole big scene, you may have seen the movie, where Moses splits the sea into two, and they pass, and then he closes the sea behind him, and then all the Egyptian army drowns. However, in 1979, Israel and Egypt signed a peace treaty. So I think that's the moral of the story, is that even after, you know, people were slaves and a whole army drowned, they can still make peace, because love is greater than hate. Take a minute for that to simmer. After that dramatic scene, Moses led the Israelites through 40 years in the desert to reach the promised land. It was promised by God, but Moses never got to enter the promised land. He died just outside the promised land, and he never got to really see it. And that's his sad story. Anyway guys, I just thought I'd tell you this story because a lot of people have been asking me about Passover and all that jazz. And when I say a lot of people, I mean very few. But for those of you that have tuned in, thank you very much for watching. Please do like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends, share with your enemies, share with your mother, share them with your dog, you know, if he's into that sort of stuff. And I'll see you all next time. Have a good one. Bye!